Hey y'all, what's up? What is up? Welcome back for another video. This is your girl Cakes, and this is Mr. and Cakes Presents. Yep, you already know. You already know. Come on in. Come on in. Please hit the like button on your way in. We talking about my Jazzy life and Medusa. Now, we're gonna look at Medusa's live, but she was definitely saying some funny stuff about Jasmine. I don't know if she's trying to be a reactor, or she just doing her 1-2. Look, I don't know, but I was here for this video and I got me a good kiki. So come on in, hit that like button. We talking about my Jazzy life and Medusa girl. So yes, come on in. This is our video under the Fair Use Act. That's our commentary. We use it for criticism, entertainment, education, whatever. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before we get into it, I want to show you the thumbnail that she had because I thought this was too funny. I'm like, how's Medusa? How she know about the freaking radio thing? Look at this. Tell me this ain't funny. This is the thumbnail for the video that we're gonna be looking at. She titled it, so that's what's going on, and she put radio as the thumbnail. Cut it out. I was no more good when I seen that. So yeah, we about to get right into what's going on, and yeah, um, let's see what she's saying.
Today is just the crazy hair. I don't know. I just like fluffy hair. This side got to be slick though, because if this side's out, it looks kind of crazy. Maybe we'll just leave it. Leave it out.
So while she getting herself situated on camera, um, like I said, I did look at some of this, and I know she brought like a whole notebook and pen and pad, and was just going over stuff that she done wanted to talk about, and I just thought it was just too funny. So I'm gonna fast forward some of it so we can jump right in. Yep.
But welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, chat. Hey, y'all. I'm making some garnish. So, yeah, I'm going to speak on a couple little things that I noticed, or that I heard, that I saw in half of the video. Okay. I still have to watch the other half of the video because it's a 2 hour live. Um, but I heard she made another live last night trying to call Chris's sister and do what? I don't know. Y'all let me know, those of you that watched it, because I heard it was a post and delete. So you look beautiful. Thank you. No makeup today, just the lashes and a little bit of flaws and stuff. It's all good. I'm laughing at the thumbnail. Glad you like it. Here to give you guys a little laugh. I barely found out. You know what I'm saying? That was another little nickname. So I'm like,
She said, "Listen, she too funny right now. Let me find out, Medusa." She said she just found out. Oh my gosh, radio. That was Jasmine's name. Oh my gosh, I know if you guys have been on them YouTube streets for a little minute, you already know they call Jasmine radio. And now Medusa's calling her radio. Mm-mm-mm.
hey, I really like that movie. It's a great movie. Yeah, I saw that she's claiming that she's pregnant again too. But correct me if I'm wrong. Did she claim that she was pregnant after she did the little calling video, trying to call Chris's sister? Because I seen a reactor post pieces of it, and she was using the B word and saying, I'm saying 304, saying that word and all that. And I'm like, what? She's calling Chris's sister these names? What is going on? Didn't she say in the video with the trash bags that, oh, Sierra has my number and I want to rekindle things or whatever. We're family and blah blah blah. Like, girl, you was all over the place, and then you probably made that video calling her. I don't know if they edited your voice in the reaction video, but definitely sounded like you have too many drinks of what they say you like to drink. I'm guessing Taylor poured. And
Yes, Jasmine love her some Taylor's port and some Dominoes and some Black and Miles, girl. Yes, she do. Yes. Um, I think Jasmine been tipping the bottle, child, since Legendary's birthday party. I think she been tipping that bottle, smoking them Black and Miles, probably smoking some Mary Jane, girl. Look, I wouldn't put it past her.
and yet you get on live hours later saying that you're pregnant. So what is really going on? You just proven more to the YouTube streets that you's not a good mother and that you's not taking the correct responsibilities for your life. Like you pregnant, but you might not keep it, but you drinking and you like, don't you think you should wait till you make a decision on what you're gonna do?
Jasmine know damn well she not pregnant. We know Jasmine not pregnant neither, but we'll go along with this because she doing it for clout. We know Jasmine is not pregnant. Please believe. Look, I know one time she said she was pregnant and she was. That's where Legendary come from. But look, girl, mm, Jazz ain't pregnant.
With your pregnancy before you just
Even though I did say a couple videos back that she did seem like she was pregnant. I don't know. I just feel like at this point in time, she wouldn't just come out that early and say she was pregnant. She'll try to do a Chrissy and pop out the claws at 9 months pregnant or some shit like that. I don't know.
drink and you be in a hot tub, you're not supposed to be in a hot tub. Like, what is going on? It's just a big mess. I just can't understand. In my opinion, I think she has a drinking problem. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch the woman's lives like that to know. Y'all been following her and watching her for a couple of years, so I'm sure you guys know better than me. But you're on YouTube that lit, and you go and call your boyfriend's sister, bro. They are family. They are real blood. Like they are gonna make up at some point. What are you doing? You should be trying to, what I'm saying, have peace with her. Like you
Facts. Major facts. Yeah, I doubt that they'll stay mad at each other for as long as Jasmine probably wish it would be. And yeah, she do need to not be in their business. If siblings like your husband or your partner and their siblings is arguing or having a fight, you stay out of it. Support your partner and that's it. Do not try to get in the middle and whatever you say, keep it to a minimum. Cause yeah, uh, family will come back together whether they want to or not. More than likely, it happens. Now it's not 100% guaranteed, and we know Chris is like weird acting, and he act like he don't really deal with nobody. But if that's his real sister, and that's who he's dealing with, I'm pretty sure he's going to continue dealing with her after they're done being mad at each other. So yeah, Jasmine always oversteps her boundaries, and on that note, I mean, that's why she get what she get.
you can beef with me all you want. Like I don't care, but your boyfriend's sister, like that's not a good look, honey. Cut my shirt. Yeah, I actually cut this when I was pregnant and I had a big old belly, and the shirt didn't fit around my belly. And now I'm just wearing it because I'm like, hey, it's a new little style, and I'm cute, so why not? I need to make my brightness up a little bit so I can see your comments a little bit better. So let's keep getting under her skin, dude. So I always will slither right up under there. Feel like she's trying to take the limelight off of Liv pregnancy. Maybe I'm not really sure who Liv is. I know that was like an ex friend from what I gathered. She drank with Legend. Oh no, that's not healthy. Medusa wearing her big slime t-shirt. I think I should go get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt made that says big slime. I think that would be great merch. Is Lakia coming up in here tonight? No, I don't think so. If she is, she's watching from the bushes. She's not gonna let y'all know she's in here because that created a
Okay, scratch that. I kind of thought I was talking, but yeah, we all seen that happen before. So, just to recap what I just said, I don't know if she's reacting or is she doing mom vlogs. Now, I do know that she was breastfeeding in her last video. Medusa was breastfeeding in her last video. So, I know she's doing mom life regardless, but like, are you doing mommy vlogs or are you doing reactive vlogs? I mean, look, I'm here for this video and we just gonna we going, yeah, keep it moving.
whole bunch of mess. Like, but I'm gonna talk about that right now. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and open up my little book and get to the page that I'm supposed to be on. Okay. So first, I go ahead and I play the video, right? Um, I just want to say if you're not ready to get on live, don't get on. I think I just spit. I don't know if y'all saw that. I actually have a problem that I create too much saliva. Yeah, like actually like got diagnosed with that. That's not like me just saying that. But anyways, um, don't get on live if you're not ready to be on live yet. Like I don't know how y'all watch this woman when she has the phone staring at the ceiling and it's on mute for like ever. Okay. Um, it was 7 minutes and 22 seconds of nothing, of ceiling and silence. If you're not ready yet, honey,
Wait a minute. Did she just say it was 7 minutes and 22 seconds of nothing? It was silence. Really? Darn. I'm glad I missed that. Whew. She clocking the time. I'm glad I missed that, girl.
in the live, delete it and get back on there when you're ready. Like, is that your way to get people to watch past 5 minutes of your video? Is just to keep them on edge waiting? Come on.
I doubt they was on edge. Yeah, I doubt they was on edge. But Jasmine always do that. I don't know why these mommies come on here. They don't be ready. They don't be prepared. The kids be yelling and screaming in the background. They hair be all everywhere. They look like they haven't bathed in 2 days. Like, yeah, that's the norm for the mommy for those moms.
Come on now. Then she said something about her doing a video or whatever outside, and she said the sun sets quick here. So you think that the sun only set quick in Texas? You don't think it sets quick in anywhere else? You think it sets quicker there than it does anywhere else? Girl, we got the same sun, just so you know. If you didn't know, California, you know what I'm saying, Mexico, we all share the same sun, just so you know. And it goes down at the same speed, no matter what state you're in. Then she had this 90s themed cartoon sweatshirt on that she talking about throwback someone because somebody said in her comments that they remember her wearing that video a long time ago in the apartment or something like that. She talking about throwback. And just on my live earlier, my last live, y'all was talking about how she don't have no clothes. Yeah, she paying for her truck, and that just kind of showed me like, damn, she really don't have no clothes because she talking about throwback. Girl, no, it's old. Throwback and old.
Yeah, Jasmine definitely usually wears the same stuff over and over. I have noticed she bought a couple of Timu outfits and probably some Timu outfits when she had a sponsor. So she wearing some of that stuff that she got. Now Olivia, she needs some new clothes. Cause that girl wear them same t-shirts from when we first start watching her. I don't know what these mommies be doing, but yeah, they don't shop a lot for themselves or their children.
Two different things. Okay, let's be clear about that. Um, then y'all was in her comments telling her like, oh, she's gonna play your live, she's gonna watch, and she's like, go ahead, I don't mind. Meanwhile, she looking down at the phone, watching my live, reading the comments in my live, and she trying to act like, oh, I'm unbothered. Medusa can come in here and watch my live if she want to, and y'all let her live. Like y'all let her comment, y'all don't delete her comments. Girl, why you acting like that when you clearly
Jasmine know damn well she was in that girl. She was in your live. She was definitely in your live. She was.
was watching my live, reading all the comments, texting Chris, as soon as you saw his sister's name pop up. Texting Chris, as soon as you saw Lakia name pop up, waiting to see who my special guest was. You was waiting to see who my special guest was just as much as the rest of these people on YouTube. So don't act like you're not pressed by me. Don't act like you're not worried about what I got going on or what I'm doing. Like,
we kind of all we kind of already knew Your special guest was going to be Chris' other baby mom. We kind of already figured that out. You know that, right? We thought that we was going to get to see her. We thought that we was going to get to hear how she sound, give her a little dialogue, her intake on anything. It could have been the fact that it was a good Saturday or Friday for her, whatever day it was. But yeah, that was janky. That was janky. I hope if you plan on doing that again, you got it figured out, girl. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you could ignore me. You could totally ignore me. You could act like you don't even see my page over here, but you be really watching me. So don't act like you don't be watching me. I'm obviously doing something for you to be so tuned into me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the support. Um,
Yeah, talking about Chris. Talking about Chris. She thinks she gonna hear something. Look, I don't know, but yeah, that's why. Cause of Chris. Chris don't give a damn, but yeah, she all up in it. Mm-hmm. And she do be going back and telling Chris. That's probably the only thing that they talk about is YouTube. I'm pretty sure Jasmine can't talk about nothing else but YouTube. I am almost certain of that.
then she was like, "It's only fair that I get my side out. That's only fair, right? That I speak my tell my side. I've been quiet for so long. How long were you talking about me on YouTube before I decided to come and just tell my story? And now you're talking about it's only fair that you get your side out. What is your side? Everything I say is based off of what I see on YouTube already. That is your side.
And that's funny. That's funny. See, you know what? You know what? Woo child. Hey girl. Why when the rabbit have the gun, it's no fun. Is that how it go? It's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Okay. So Jasmine, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah, Medusa, right. You right. You right. You can do whatever you want. You want to get on there and talk about something? Go ahead. You got your little booklet out and stuff. Let's get to it. Cause I'm pretty sure somebody gonna ask you in them comments if they haven't already what was on the tablet, how was Chris, what's up with the child support, like things that you still have yet to talk about. Well, continue talking about. Because I think you were saying that you wanted to put Chris back on child support, but girl, I don't even know. Child, we'll know when we see it, right? When you come up there and show the screenshot or something, I don't know.
You don't get a side to react to what I mean, you can, you feel me, but it just don't really make no sense. But anyways, moving along. Um, let me go check on my son because he's crying, so I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. Then she was talking about uh somebody look shook or something about somebody looking shook. Who is shook? Who is shook? Then she said something about I got a little bit of makeup on. Makeup where? On the edge of your lace? Because that's the only makeup that I see. Uh
No, she didn't. She said makeup wear. Jasmine definitely been wearing makeup because I don't know if she did that live in a hot tub when she had her face all jammed in the camera. She had like a lot of acne and sore spots on her face. So she definitely been wearing some makeup because we ain't see that face look like that in a minute. At least I haven't. I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do Jazz be wearing makeup on her vlogs? Cause all of a sudden those bumps and marks popped on her face again just recently in a live. You can't do too much edits to the lives, but if you're wearing makeup, you're wearing makeup. So yeah, I think she's wearing makeup too. But let me know in the comments. Do you think Jasmine wearing makeup or not? I think so.
going on over there on her face. Hunty. Since you want to put me on a trash bag. Yes. Here I am. Let me see what
And I would just like to say that at the same
else.
time,
Who else up in here?
it was kind of funny but corny at the same time that Jazz put those girls on a trash bag like that. The names. I think it would have been more funny to put like their faces up there, but Whatever.
bothered, trying to act like you're not, but actions speak louder than the words that come out of your mouth, and your actions are definitely saying, I'm freaking out. Then you say, we'll just call them by their names. Both baby mamas and Chris' sister. Nobody's named Chris' sister and nobody's name is baby mama. How you gonna say you're gonna call us by our names, then still call us baby mamas? You don't want to give us no clout, so you're not gonna say my name. Like I've said before, my name holds weight, my name holds power. There's a lot of energy behind my name, and so I don't blame you if you don't want to say it. It's okay. It's understandable.
That's
You
funny.
30 minutes into your video say we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna talk about that. I will answer that. Get the likes up. Da 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 da. Girl, 30 minutes? You gotta drag people for 30 minutes?
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Like, girl, just get into it. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Woo child. Woo child.
Just to get into it? Girl, you finna post that live. They could replay it. Get into it. What you waiting for? You was trying to think of what to say? Or what was it? Because 30 minutes, you dragging people along, you already made them wait 7 minutes and 22 seconds for you to even be on the camera. And then you're gonna wait 30 minutes to speak, to talk about what is going on. Girl, get on there and talk about it. You just be dragging everything. She was talking about me trying to make YouTube my job. I am trying to be consistent on YouTube. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. So that way it can take care of all the bills. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Isn't that what you're doing? So why is it a problem when I'm choosing to do it? I just started. I have been on here a little over a year. I need to look so I can know exactly how long I've been on here, so I'm not just talking and then I'm actually talking facts that somebody can go look up and see that, oh, what Medusa said matches what is.
Is this supposed to be a read? Is this a read, Medusa, or are you just reading your notes that you wrote, girl? This is funny, but it's not giving read. I'm sorry, sis, but it's not giving. It's not giving. I'm just saying, it's not giving.
Reality because people like you don't know how to do that. Um,
That is too
Let
funny.
me see. She's like, oh, she wants to make it her job. I understand. And da, da, da. You should understand because it's your job. You act like you go work a 9 to 5 or you have another job. Like I just said in my other video, I just had to renew my driver's license. So I'm waiting for the new one to come in so I can sign up for Uber Eats and do that, do a little something. I got other little side, I got other things that I'm doing.
I know that's right. Yes, because you cannot. I mean, some people can depend on YouTube, depending on what they're doing, even if they're not like the Prince family or like Glamazante or um who else? I don't know. Keisha Kaylee, I don't know. But yeah, like that's good to have other streams of income, sources of income because YouTube is like unsteady. It's not stable. And you never know what's going to happen with the internet versus being out, in the world and having that 9 to 5. So, or doing Uber Eats, I guess, whatever. So yeah, that's major facts. And Jasmine gonna hate on that, but she's also gonna lie and say she's doing Uber Eats now too, right? She gonna lie and mouth like she got her little part-time job now. Just wait for it. First she's saying she pregnant, which we know she probably not, and now she gonna have a job too. Okay.
Money. I'm just not on here telling y'all every little thing that I do. Obviously, things are getting taken care of. Obviously, my kids are all right. Obviously, I'm gonna take them to Disneyland. Like, what you think I'm doing that with no money? Just broke, just off of this YouTube money? No, no. Come on now. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, and I'm gonna get it one way or another. Believe that. Not gonna just sit up here with a car fully capable of doing stuff and just ask all my subscribers to go look at my wish list and buy me and my kids stuff. No, yes, I did post a wish list before I got asked. That's before I knew about people just asking just to go and react to you and talk about you and down you. I was not hip to all the YouTube stuff that be going on. So when they were like, oh, make a wish list for the kids, I did. Like, if y'all want to buy gifts for my kids, why would I deny that? But I'm not gonna sit here and ask y'all to do it just out of my own free will, boredom, and laziness. Like, um,
Oh my goodness, she funny. This is a little bit funny right here. She said, "I'm not gonna do it out of my boredom, just sitting on my ass, just asking for gifts." That was funny. But honestly, Medusa, the people didn't really like that. I know it was a couple people in the comments that was saying, what's your cash app, or we want to send Paris some gifts. And I think I seen some people say we gonna be we gonna be Paris's new daddy or something. But anywho, yeah, everybody was like they had mixed feelings about that. Yeah, we had mixed feelings about that. So yeah.
Yeah. Then the nastiest thing I didn't heard her say, and I saw a reactor post another clip of her on the like calling Chris's sister video of her talking about you want to drink my hot tub water, you want to drink my bath water.
Ew.
Girl, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, that is beyond disgusting. It's disgusting and it's disrespectful to think that anybody or any creature or anything with a heartbeat would want to drink your bath water or
Mm.
your hot tub water. You nasty for that one. You super disgusting. That's woo. Mm-mm. Now I can understand if it was like Angelina Jolie or Megan
Ew. Not none of them. Ew. Uh-uh.
Fox. Okay, maybe I might want to, yes. But you, honey, big slime, slimy ass bathwater. You said I hate when people lie about me, and that you said that you're gonna defend your character, and you're gonna get on here and defend your character when someone lies about you and all that. But correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I don't know for 100%. Like I just see bits and pieces of things through reactors. Um, did your ex friend Liv go in on you and post messages, and really try to destroy your character? And yet you didn't go.
Yep. That Liv definitely came for old girl, but Chrissy posted messages. Chrissy posted the messages from her mom, from Jasmine mom and her. And Chrissy was talking to Jasmine's mom, and Jasmine didn't know it. When Jasmine found out, because Chrissy posted the messages, Jasmine went berserk. Girlfriend started disrespecting her mom to the fullest. Yeah.
Go in on her as hard as you was trying to go in on me, LaKenya, and Sierra. Like you had your little aunt with saying something about LaKenya, but you don't really want beef with her. We know you don't want beef with her because she is right in your city, and a pull up, I'm pretty sure, is probably nothing.
Ooh.
And Chris's sister, she probably has too
Ooh. What? Ooh. Spicy.
much respect for her brother, not
Okay.
you, to really put hands on you or to really hurt you or really, what I'm saying, do anything to you. Because at the end of the day, you're still the woman that his sister is with or not with or whatever is dealing with or using or whatever the case might be. Um, and of course, you're going to say whatever you want to me because I just look like this little white girl that lives all the way in California and is not going to do nothing. So, and you're right, I'm not going to do nothing. But get on my live and say whatever I feel like saying about you. You is not worth nobody's time or energy to be pulling up on and fighting and doing all that, acting all Billy Badass. That is not what we're here for, okay? Um,
Woo child. Ooh, I know that's right. I know that's right, Medusa. You better tell her. Tell her we ain't meeting you at HEB, girl. Go sit down, have several seats.
what else? You was talking about that. It's my pride that stops Chris from seeing his daughter, having a relationship with his daughter, and that is definitely not true at all. I would never stop Biden from seeing. That's how I feel about that comment. Okay, that's how I feel about that. Um, Anybody that's been paying attention to me and listening and not having their head in between two cheeks uh, knows that is not my pride stopping that man. Okay, you talk.
Mm, mm. Yeah. And guess what? Chris will never tell his side because he says uh child support is a scam. Yeah, Chris is crazy. And these women out here going back and forth, it's crazy to me. It's kind of funny, but it's crazy because Chris needs to be held accountable. This dude done skipped and hopped and jumped and did what he wanted to do, and that's what he continuing to do. Oh my, ugh. I don't. Mm-mm. It's gonna catch up with him though. It's definitely gonna catch up with him. It is.
talking about you letting me.
And those kids deserve at least a goddamn phone call. Like at least act like you're interested and call every now and then. You know, like even though Medusa, you moved across country, he can still call them. He can still call his daughter. And the fact that he don't do that is really pathetic. And we already know he wasn't going to do it because he didn't do it when he was in Texas. And he act like he was going to get custody and all this and that. God, how you go from going? How do Chris go from wanting to get custody to totally just cutting ties and not? Like that's just disgusting. That is so disgusting of a male. You're not a dad. You're not a father. Just that guy, that dude, Jazzy baby dad or something. I don't know.
Use you, girl. I'm not the only one you letting use you. Okay, my baby daddy using you as well. You can't let me use you. I'm gonna say what I want to say about you. It's not using you. I'm just saying what I want to say. Now the topic of LaKenya coming on my live, I just want to say that you were saying she was messy, and she was far from it. A lot of the people that were watching were upset or disappointed that she wasn't coming on here and being messy. So for you to call her messy is a reach. Okay, that's
Yeah, Jasmine was mad. She was mad because she has no friends, and the friends she did have, she flipped on her. She totally forgot about Tiara. Like I think that's the only friend she had. Cause I don't know if Chrissy and her was friends for real or if that was some fake shit. And I don't know about her and Jasmine. Shit, I don't even know about her and Tiara, but I do know Jazz don't got no friends. Jazz don't really talk to nobody. She probably talked to her mods, and she probably considered them her friends. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. So yeah, she. Hmm.
that's pretty much a reach because she was not being messy.
It was definitely a reach, and she was mad that y'all two talking, and she's not in the group. She's left out of the loop, and that's why she said it was messy.
In any shape, way, or form. She didn't disrespect you. She didn't disrespect Chris. She came on and said that she didn't want her kids to be on the internet, their pictures. She didn't want them to be in videos on YouTube, nothing like that. She asked people to please stop DMing her and inboxing her about all this YouTube drama. So she definitely did not come on here and be messy. You can't be mad that she is supporting me because in my eyes, that's all she did was come on here and show a little bit of support to me and what I got going on. Me and her
And she said she don't want no parts, right? Well, she probably shouldn't have came on YouTube to show you support. She could have, you guys could have filmed some type of video where somehow you like record your conversation talking maybe um maybe do a FaceTime on Instagram just with y'all two and you record it. Like maybe you can do something like that with her permission, of course. But maybe you should do something like that because yeah, I think it was kind of pointless for her to come on YouTube if she feel that way. Like with with that being said, we're not going to get nothing out of her, and it's pointless for her to come on here unless she's going to say something because she didn't say anything when she came on live, and I thought that was kind of crazy. But to each his own. She can do what she want to do, but and she did say she don't want to be a part, so that means getting on somebody's YouTube live too. At least you got more control if it's recorded. That way you can edit and do, whatever. So maybe y'all should consider that.
talk, we message, and here and there and have our little conversations. So it's not like it was just random out the blue, never spoke to this woman a day in my life, and all of a sudden she's on my live. No, you seem to forget that you're baby mama number three and that me and LaKenya have had a relationship way before you even smelled Chris's breath. Okay. Way before. So
Mm. Say that again. Wait a minute. Wait.
she definitely did not come on here and be messy. You can't be mad that she is supporting me. Because in my eyes, that's all she did was come on here and show a little bit of support to me and what I got going on. Me and her talk, we message, and here and there and have our little conversations. So it's not like it was just random out the blue, never spoke to this woman a day in my life, and all of a sudden she's on my live. No, you seem to forget that you're baby mama number three and that me and LaKenya have had a relationship way before you even smelled Chris's breath. Okay.
Woo, child. Woo, child. I know that's right. She said her and LaKenya was their baby mamas first. Was Chris' baby mama first. So yeah. And you know what? She said whatever they had going on, they talked, they cool. You the one with the problem, Jasmine. You the one with the problem. Yeah.
Way before. So you need to humble yourself, as you like to say. I'm being humble and I'm on here to humble others. Girl, you cannot humble me. Okay. You can't. Because nothing that you got, I want, and nothing that you say is really like really anything for real. So yeah, you should apologize to LaKenya for calling her messy because that is not what she did. And that just goes to show you how much she lies. Like you over here calling a woman messy for saying don't speak about my kids. How is that messy? Because she's a grown woman with class that decided to come and finally speak up and say, you guys leave my kids alone and leave me alone. I don't want to hear about all the YouTube stuff.
Mm.
Anyways, you continued on to say, I'm pretty sure all three are on here watching while you were on my live watching me. No, everybody was on my live. LaKenya was on my live, Sierra was on my live, and I obviously was on my live. And
I thought that was funny. She said, no, everybody was on my live. That was funny.
you were on my live. Nobody was over there on yours. Okay. So that's a whole nother little like, let me try to act like I'm just her and you're not. You're not her. Okay. You're the her that I continue to talk about because it's bringing views and it's bringing money. And I like money. Okay. Cream. What else? You said I down legend on a daily. No, I do not. I even stated in one of my videos, I'm not on here to down nobody's kids, to talk, be disrespectful, and all that kind of stuff. All I am doing is commenting on what people say or, reacting to what people say because I'm human and I have a reaction to things that happen. Does that make me a complete reactor person? No, I'm not on here just being a reactor. But if I want to react to something that has happened, freedom, I have the freedom to do so. Um,
That's funny. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Like I said, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how it goes. But like I said, we here for this video and we here for the Kiki.
She claims she don't watch me, but yet she knows every type of content that I do. She's like, baby, you should do more grocery haul. You should do that. How you know every type of content that I make, but you don't watch me, you're not bothered me, and you don't care what I got going on. Let me go check my garden. I saw that, and I'll be right back. Hold on, pause.
Come back and watch football all season long.
She said, let me go check on my goddamn son and I'll be right back. You see how many times she got up to at least go check on her kid? My goodness. These moms be on here for 5 hours. Kids be knocking at the door, screaming in the background. What they do? Nothing. Continue on with their conversation. Yeah.
On here calling her son Patches a lie. Never called him that. Called him the baby. Call him legend. Call him the alleged baby. The alleged baby father. Never once did I call your son Patches. Now, people watching, people commenting might have done that.
I know Jasmine did not get on there and say Medusa was calling Legend Patches. I know she did not get on there saying that. Jasmine is stupid. Oh my God. That's a reach.
But not me. Um, I said that he was hurting. I didn't say, oh, he's hurting. I said that the clothes that you are putting on him are too small for him and could possibly be hurting him, poor baby, if that's the case. We can clearly see a 2-year-old in a onesie with buttons on the bottom. I'm not just making stuff up. I'm not just pulling stuff out of thin air saying, poor baby, he's probably hurting.
Oh my gosh. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Major facts. Jasmine, I know you hearing this. Woo, child. Oh my goodness. This is funny. This is funny.
I'm making a comment on something that I actually see. That's facts. We can see a 2-year-old in a onesie that looks way too tight on him. I'm sure you have tried to squeeze yourself into something that was too small once in your lifetime. And it's very uncomfortable. I have probably tried to put like shoes on that were too small, that I outgrew, and I just love them, and I'm just going to take the pain, and when you try to squeeze yourself into something that's too small, it's going to cause some uncomfortability and probably some pain. So that's what I meant when I said that comment. um so yeah, the 50% racist thing is blowing my mind, that you even could fix your mouth to say something like that about me. How is a woman that has dated nothing but black men her entire life, never dated a white
Mm.
guy, never dated a Mexican guy, never kissed a Mexican, never held hands, none of that. Okay. Chocolate is what I like and have always liked since I have been interested in boys and men and whatever. Um, and how is a woman that has 3 biracial kids a racist? 50% racist. What 50? What part of my racist? Like,
I thought that was funny when Jasmine said that. That was funny. Like 50% racist. Okay, girl. We know Jasmine is okay. We know Jasmine ride the short bus. At least she used to. She was in a class with Woods, Peach husband. They was in a class together.
you just making stuff up, pulling stuff out of thin air. And race is a topic that people go crazy about. So let me go ahead and throw that in there because I have nothing else to say about this woman in reality. But she's white and I'm a black woman, so everyone's gonna take my side if it comes to race. That's how I feel when you made that comment. You said that I talk about your appearance as a black woman. Not once did I say, as a black woman, I think you're a little bit too big. As a black woman, I think that your arms just have a little bit too much fat on them. Never once did I say anything like that until now. And I'm doing it in a sarcastic way because never once did I talk about you because you're a black woman. You are the one making it about race. You are the one making it about color, not I. So tighten up, big slime. Tighten up. Um, then you said that I stated something about you hurting his kids, which is not true. Never said that. I said that you caused drama at a birthday party that caused the Kenny to pull away from you and allowing the boys, to be over at your house, on top of you disrespecting her and putting her children on YouTube without her permission. So don't put words in my mouth and don't claim that I said things that I never said. Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, you can get into a little bit more of that. How was she disrespectful? I guess she was disrespectful because she still included them in the vlog, and that's what made LaKenya pull away totally, or what? Like, where was the disrespect? What did Jasmine do? Because she not gonna own it. She is not gonna own it. She gonna tell her. She gonna say everybody lying. So yeah, what happened?
You said that you've never talked down on me and you've never disrespected me. By calling me a 50% racist is disrespectful. So you disrespected me in the same video that you claimed that you never disrespected me in. Like I said in my last live, you did a post and delete, which you seem to like to do when you find out that you're in the wrong after your blood comes back to regular levels, your blood pressure. You called me the B word and this and that, and you said I'm a bitter baby mama. And how is that my baby's crying, y'all. How is that not disrespecting me? I think his sister got him. He just woke up. He was in his swing. And for y'all saying, oh, she's over here ranting on YouTube talking about you and taking care of her kids. I take care of my kids 24 hours of the day. I've been on here for 32 minutes. My kids can last 32 minutes without me. My kids can last an hour without my presence. This is like a job. What would be happening if I was at a regular 9 to 5 and my child was at home crying? I'm supposed to leave my job to go handle my baby when somebody is in the room with my child that's fully capable of picking them up to calm them down? He's a baby. He don't want nothing but to be picked up. My baby is fed. My baby diaper is changed. He can last 30 minutes to an hour without his mother. Okay, so y'all just trying to find a reason why to make me a bad mother because the girl that you like to watch is a bad mother.
Oh, okay, okay, girl. Pretty Brown said, "Get your coin, sis. We understand." Yes. Meanwhile, Jasmine Dusty, but in a hot swamp pub where her kids are hungry. Yep. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Somebody said your baby ain't gonna be eating shit and locked up for hours. Ooh wee. Ooh, they be vicious in them comments. I'm here. I be here for the comments too. Like I try to make sure I add them in the video if I can, like so y'all can see like I'm seeing too. Yeah.
And has proved to be one multiple times. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for joining my live. Shout out to all my cherry bombs and my sex squad. Let me see. You're saying that I want to be a content creator, but in my eyes, these ones right here, I am a content creator. I am monetized. I am making money, and I am on here making content. So I'd like to say I am a content creator, not that I want to be one. And you trying to tell me what to do, what not to do. Don't be friends. They'll turn on you. One day they're this and nice, and the next day they'll have something to say about you and da da da. I'm not you, Big Slime. Okay? People turn on you because you're two-faced. People turn on you because you smile and then turn around and talk shit behind their back. People turn on you because everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. And
Mm,
people tend to not like liars.
mm. Okay, girl. She trying to get spicy. She okay. I'm here for this because we all know how Jasmine is. And ooh, if I could be a fly on the wall over there at Jasmine house while she looking at this video. Ooh, ooh, child. Oh my goodness.
So nobody's gonna have a reason to turn on me because I'm not going to give them one. I have been nothing but honest and real and genuine on here from the very beginning. Yes, I was a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more respectful in the beginning, but that's before I got comfortable opening up and being my true self. This is conversations and the way I would act and talk if I was sitting here talking to a friend about the topic. Okay. Not trying to just be a little bit more professional and respectful on social media. No, y'all finna get the raw, y'all finna get the real. This is how I feel, this is how I talk, this is what I got going on. And I've been said, I want to open up to you guys, I want to share. This is me. Take it or leave it, like it or love it, hate it or I don't know. I don't care. Really don't. And I know she's talking about my me and Flo. I felt that's who she's talking about. She's talking about Flo. Let's just put names on it. Since she can't put names on it, I can. She's talking about Flo. Me and Flo, cool. I'm not on the phone talking to this girl every day. But when she posts facts and receipts, I mean, how can you deny that? When she fucks with me because I'm calling you out on your bullshit that nobody else will do, it is what it is. So I fuck with
Mm,
Flo. I do. And if she one day decides that she don't like something I do and starts to investigate me, then I'm gonna have to own up to my shit that she investigated and tell y'all why I did what I did or made a decision that I made. Simple. Not gonna run from it. I'm not gonna hide from it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're because you're finding out real things about me in my life that I did. Yeah, it's my life and I did it. I can own up to it. I can say yes, I did that. Dang, Flo, you're good. I can give her props for digging up shit, even if it's on me. Like, girl, you doing your thing. Like, let's see.
well, I think that's a good way to end it. I don't know. She was still talking, so let's see what she was still saying.
Nothing ever happened out of that. Keep the word court out of your mouth because there ain't nothing you can do about any type of court. Okay? You were the ball player, and I bet you if you got in a court right now, I'd probably beat you.
So I feel like that's a good way to end the video because yeah, she said, I'm here for it. This is me raw. I'm doing what I do as if I was talking to somebody sitting in front of me. And yeah, I'm cool with Flo. If she decides to investigate me, oh well. Like I can own up to my shit. I'm like, okay, girl. So look, I just want to know in the comments, are you here for this? Did you get a good laugh? I got a good laugh off of this. I thought this video was funny. And I want to know, is we just moving on or is we like here for her and Jazz going back and forth? I thought that was funny too, her and Jazz going back and forth. Now, are we here for Medusa being a reactor, doing reactions, or her other content, or are we moving on? That's what I want to know too. So yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think. And yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one.